The following video is a verbatim recitation of session interactions with models from OpenAI. Last known save date was from Q4 of 2023. Hello and welcome back to As an Aggregator, a channel designed around connecting YouTube content consumers to content one title and thumbnail at a time. So now we're jumping back into the end of 3, dipping our toe into number 4 of experiments, my first experiment with creating a custom GPT. In the previous video, we went through number 3, as you can see on your on the screen below or above. Number 3 is where we're at right now. We read through this whole thing in the previous section, and now we're jumping in, actually, was that this? Yeah. And now we're jumping into number 4. Okay, so now we're in number 4 and let's check it out. So for this entry, I started off by asking, or by using our favorite early game prompt, which was this prompt helper from prompts.chat. I believe we spoke about this in a previous entry. Again, prompts.chat. So this was, I want you to act as a prompt generator. First, I will give you a title like this, quote, act as a English pronunciation helper, close quote. Then can you give me a prompt like this, colon, open quote, I want you to act as an English pronunciation assistant for Turkish speaking people, period. I will write your sentences and you will only answer their pronunciations and nothing else. The replies must not be translation of my sentences, but only pronunciations. Pronunciations should use Turkish Latin letters for phonetics. Do not write explanations on replies. My first sentence is how the weather is in Istanbul. You should adapt the sample prompt according to the title I gave. The prompt should be self-explanatory and appropriate to the title. Don't refer to the example I gave you. My first title is Act as a Code Review Helper. Give me prompt only. So this, I believe it still is one of the best early game prompts you can have in your toolbox as a prompt generator for these large language models. It has served me from ChatGPT 3.5 into 4.0 into 4.0 and now into 03 mini and hopefully into 04 mini. And so we got a response, act as a code review helper. It's what we were looking for. And then I responded, how would I approach the process of raw data processing in the context of building a template / structured formatting approach to convert dense bundled text oration into a reflection of, quote, the same thing with open bracket main topic, close bracket, and open bracket subtopic, close bracket, in brackets. Enter. That means next line. Would this be a reasonable first step in the template format, or should I include a linguistic approach that adds text classification, part of speech tagging, or dependency parsing? Question mark. Next line. Next line. Complete first attempt at assimilating my instructions / intent. Then include 10 revisions that I could include to receive better results. Pause. Continuing, how would I approach the process of raw? Okay, so we already said this. So yeah, continuing, this was the output from prompt generator, the meta prompt. This is the output. Approach. How would I approach the process of raw data processing in the context of building a template / structured formatting approach to convert dense bundled text oration into a reflection of, quote, the same thing, end quote, with open bracket main topic and close bracket and open bracket subtopic close bracket in brackets. 1. Revision. How should I handle raw processing when developing a template to transform dense bundled text oration into a structured format with open bracket main topic, and then that's bracketed, and subtopic that's bracketed in brackets, question mark. Revision. Number 2, revision. What steps should I take for raw data processing when creating a template to convert dense bundled text oration into a structured format with open bracket main topic close bracket and open bracket subtopic close bracket enclosed in brackets, question mark. 3, revision. In the context of building a template, how should I process raw data to convert dense bundled text oration into a structured format that reflects main topic and subtopic within brackets? 4, revision. When establishing a template, what's the recommended approach for processing raw data to convert dense bundled text oration into a structured format with main topic in brackets and subtopic in brackets presented in brackets? 5, what steps are advisable for raw data processing? Okay, so it keeps on going. As you can see on the screen, just reading that. And then we jump down to 8, revision. In the template building process, what's the optimal way to process raw data for converting dense bundled text oration into a structured format, emphasizing main topic and subtopic within brackets? 9, revision. Should I prioritize a linguistic approach incorporating text classification, part of speech tagging, or dependency parsing, in addition to raw data processing for building a template within open bracket main topic close bracket and open bracket subtopic close bracket in brackets, question mark. 10, revision. When refining the approach to raw data processing in the context of building a template, should I consider integrating linguistic techniques that, like text classification, part of speech tagging, or dependency parsing, alongside the conversion of dense bundled text oration into a structured format with main topic in brackets and subtopic in brackets, question mark. And then this is my response after I got the first output from the prompt generator. Using the specifications and revisions above, create 3 independent templates for the intended use above. So we had our first template focused on raw data processing. Title, raw data processing. Pause. Continuing, template 1 focused on raw data processing. Title, raw data processing template. Description, this template emphasizes the initial steps of raw data processing for transforming dense bundled text oration into a structured format. 1. Raw data processing. Describe the method for efficiently processing raw data. Discuss any pre-processing steps needed before conversion. 2. Structured formatting. Outline the steps to structure the data format. Include instructions for incorporating main topic in brackets and subtopic in brackets. 3. Example output. Provide an example of dense text oration for practice. Template 2. Comprehensive approach with linguistic techniques. Title, Comprehensive Processing and Linguistic Approach Template. Description, this template covers both raw data processing and the integration of linguistic techniques for enhanced results. 1. Initial steps, raw data processing. Detail the process for handling raw data effectively. Emphasize any specific considerations before conversion. 2. Linguistic techniques. Discuss the benefits of incorporating text classification, part of speech tagging, or dependency parsing. Explain how these techniques can enhance the structured format. 3. Structured formatting. Outline the steps for creating a structured format. Include instructions for integrating main topic in brackets and subtopic within brackets. 4. Example input. Provide an example demonstrating the integration of both raw data processing and linguistic techniques. Template 3. Decision-making template. Title: Decision-making template. Decision-making in template construction. Description: This template guides the user through decisions related to data processing and the inclusion of linguistic techniques. 1. Decision points. Prompt the user to consider the importance of linguistic techniques. Encourage reflection on whether a focus on raw data processing alone is sufficient. 2. Tailor the approach. Provide options for prioritizing either raw data processing or other linguistic techniques. Include guidance on how to adapt the template based on these choices. 3. Structured formatting. Present steps for structured formatting, accommodating the chosen approach. Include instructions for incorporating main topic in brackets and subtopic in brackets. 4. Example output. Offer examples showcasing different decisions made in the template construction process. Period. Pause. Continuing after we received our follow-up prompt and reading the template, now I decided which template I was going to choose, and so we're picking up from there. I said use this template, open curly brace, template 2, and then I proceeded to read template 2, and then I included, after that, in closing the curly braces, I included an example text. And this was the temp from part 4 of this series, which was number 3, structured formatting for NLP. And so reading that, scroll, and the response that I received was structured format transformation example. 1. Raw data processing. The initial text appears to contain a mix of fragmented ideas and spoken content. Consider segmenting the text into coherent units for better processing. 2. Linguistic techniques. Apply text classification to identify key concepts and topics within the text. Utilize part-of-speech tagging to analyze the grammatical structure and relationships between words. Consider using dependency parsing to understand the syntactic structure and dependencies in the text. 3. Structured formatting. Start by creating a clear structure for the content, organizing it into sections or topics. Utilize the identified key concepts and topics to guide the creation of main topic and subtopic in brackets. Ensure a logical flow and hierarchy in the structured format. 4. Example input transformation. 4. Original. Testing. So, okay, begin a blast. Revised. Introduction. Testing and initialization. In this segment, we commence with a brief test and initialization process. ... Original. So let's begin with the concept of a playlist. Revised. Main topic. Exploring playlists, understanding the concept. Original. It's going to be, enter space slash revised. Subtopic, technical considerations, formatting and entering content. Original. Okay, so far we've been embedded within the Canva app. Revised. Main topic, user experience, integration with Canva app. Original. Okay, to get back to a playlist, what is a playlist? ? Revised. Main topic, the essence of playlists, defining the concept. Original. A playlist is a collection of videos. I feel like that's an established premise. Revised. Subtopic, playlist composition, understanding the collection. Original. Why do we use playlists? And more importantly, why do we create playlists to begin with? Revised. Subtopic, purpose of playlists, exploring the motivation. Original. When people normally think about playlists, they think about music. Revised. Main topic, common associations, playlist and music perception. Original. They think about sharing what is tantamount to, a burned-in mixtape. Revised. Subtopic, social aspect, sharing and the digital mixtape. Original. If it's a multiple hour 4K video, the difference in that compression ratio in terms of ... Revised. Subtopic, technical considerations, compression ratio in 4K videos. Number 5, additional recommendations. Consider refining the introduction to provide a clear context for the discussion. Ensure consistency in terminology and formatting throughout the document. Incorporate visual elements or bullet points to enhance readability, review, and edit for clarity and coherence. Pause. So after we read the structured formatting transformation example, the prompt that I used was, how would I consider segmenting the text into coherent units for better processing? And to achieve this, the GPT responded, to consider segmenting the text into coherent units for better processing, follow these steps. 1. Identify key themes. Read through the text to identify recurring themes, main ideas, or distinct topics. 2. Locate natural breaks. Look for natural breaks or pauses in the text that indicate a shift in focus or topic. 3. Group related content. Group sentences or paragraphs that relate to the same theme or concept. 4. Define subtopics. Break down broader topics into subtopics to create a hierarchical structure. 5. Use headings or labels. Introduce headings or labels to clearly signify the beginning of each segment or unit. 6. Consider chronological order. If applicable, arrange segments in a logical order, such as chronological or step-by-step. 7. Maintain consistency. Ensure consistency in the length and depth of each segment for a balanced structure. 8. Remove redundancy. Eliminate redundant or repetitive information to enhance clarity and conciseness. 9. Evaluate flow. Review the segmented content to ensure a smooth flow of ideas from one segment to the next. 10. Test readability. Read each segment independently to assess its coherence and understandability. 11. Adjust as needed. Be open to revising and adjusting the segmentation based on evolving structure of the content. Consider visual elements. Integrate visual elements like bullet points, numbered lists, or subheadings to enhance the visual appeal and organization. Carefully considering these steps, you can effectively segment the text into coherent units, making it easier to process and understand both for yourself and potential readers. Okay, so that was number 4. Okay, so we started at what was it? I believe that was pause. So now after we finished number 4, after reading this, we're gonna dip into number 5, which was okay. So if number 4 was text segmenting examples, number 5 was the successful template. So let's scroll through here. Okay, so now we begin, and let's dip our toe back into number 3, I believe. Number 3, I think, or was it number 2 when we originally got this prompt? Developing structured. Okay, let's try number 2. Let's try 1.1. Okay, so somewhere along the line we ended up with the right prompt. I think it was here. Yeah. Title: Developing a Structured Formatting Approach, and we got bullet points, and then I think that I put it into some type of structured outline, or maybe I just copied and pasted it. But long story short, we were still moving from 3 to 4 text segmenting, which we just finished up, into part 5, which was the successful template. Pause. So let's read number 5, successful template. We have the previous prompt from the end of 2, the prompt gen format. And then we're moving into, okay, so after this prompt, which we read in number 3, part number 4. So section 3, part 4. And then the response was its normal response titled, Develop a Structured Formatting Approach for Raw Data Processing with Named Entity Recognition and Advanced Analysis Techniques. So we copied and pasted that. Scrolling. Okay, so after this it said, by following this step-by-step process and incorporating advanced analysis techniques, the structured formatting approach aims to convert dense bundled text oration into a more organized and insightful reflection, enhancing the overall usability and comprehension of the raw data. So I guess this is what it was. All of these different sections combined together. And then I said, okay, so testing. So I included the sample text that we used previously about what is a playlist. And then it said, title: Exploring the Evolution of Playlists, Unraveling the Tapestry of on YouTube. And it said, okay, so 1, formatter design. A, include heading as heading, conceptualizing playlists, a journey through time and technology. I, introduction. II, defining a playlist. Number 3, emergence of playlists on YouTube. Number 4, purpose and significance. Number 5, evolution from music to video. Number 6, technical considerations, and number 7, conclusion. Include overview as overview. Briefly explain the exploration of playlists on YouTube. Provide a roadmap for understanding the historical context and technical aspects. Introduction. Number 2, introduction section. A. Include introduction as intro. I. Set the stage. Okay, wait. Number 2, introduction. Okay, I. Set the stage for the exploration of the playlist on YouTube. II. Highlight the cultural significance of playlists in the digital age. 3. Main content. Formatting. A. Include main content as context. Number 1. Defining a playlist. Establish the fundamental concept of a playlist. Number 2. Emergence of playlists on YouTube. Present the history and evolution of playlists on the YouTube platform. 3. Purpose and significance. Discuss why playlists are created and their importance. Number 4. Evolution from music to video. Explore the shift from music-centric playlists to video-centric playlists. Number 5. Technical considerations. Address the technical aspects of playlist creation, including data storage. Number 6. Cultural impact and commentary. Discuss how playlists have influenced cultural commentary in the cybernetic landscape. So I guess that's asking, discuss how playlists have influenced culture commentary in the cybernetic landscape. And number 7, conclusion. Summarize key points and set the stage for further exploration. So next, 4, conclusion section. A. Include conclusion section as conclusion. 1. Recap the evolution of playlists on YouTube. 2. Emphasize the changing dynamics of playlist creation. 3. Invite content consumers, or it says invite readers to delve deeper into the cybernetic ecology of playlists. So we're going to be inviting content consumers to delve just a little bit deeper into the cybernetic ecology of playlists at large. Next, by structuring the content with this template, the exploration of playlists on YouTube aims to provide a comprehensive understanding of their historical evolution, purpose, and cultural impact, while also delving into the technical considerations of playlist creation in the digital era. Pause. Picking back up, when we continue, we're going to move from 5 successful template, as you can see on your screen, to 5++, code review feedback. This video is a part of a larger series involving large language model culture commentary. Click here for a navigation aid on your screen now, appearing as a playlist. First video should be a hypergraph key. Second video should be a table of contents. Catch up on all things AI culture commentary with the following Quick Pick series. This is, as an aggregator, your first stop shop for curated content on YouTube. Until next time.